Hello, everybody. Good evening. Tonight, I am doing a commentary video on Foodie Beauty's community post that she posted about 4 hours ago. It was a very short post, and it said, if anyone can find me a good quality human hair wig that looks like this, I will love you forever. Sorry about the last stream. I'll see you soon. So for those who are not aware, Foodie Beauty, she did a live stream this morning, which I covered, and she was supposed to do another live stream where she was cleaning Natter's place. She kept her VIPs waiting for about half an hour before she canceled, so she did not do that stream for whatever reason. My educated guess would be that perhaps Natter just doesn't want her streaming from his place anymore, but she canceled that stream. And then she made this community post asking people to find her a good human hair wig, and she accompanied it with this picture. So I wanted to read the comments, and there's a lot of them. And let's see. So Lilu Lindsay said, it's a good thing you know how to walk already, because you've probably asked strangers online how to do that too. Yeah, because finding a wig online somewhere is really not that hard. I mean, there's Amazon, there's eBay, there's all kinds of websites. I mean, the wig is for her head, and she would know what's best for her more so than anybody else. So why is she asking anybody else to find a wig for her? All she has to do is go look. Uh, Pixie Dust says, you can go to your local wig store and they can fit you properly for a wig. That is the best option. Well, you know what, Pixie Dust? Some wig stores are very picky choosy about doing that these days. I know that because in my area, I went to go shop for a wig. And because of vid, they didn't want anybody trying on the wigs. At the point in time that I went to go get a wig, they just weren't letting people try things on for health reasons. So really all she can do is one of two things. Either just take an educated guess about what would look good on her and buy the wig and then get it and just hope and cross her fingers that it looks good. Or there are different websites that she could go to where you can take a picture of your face and then upload it to the site and try different styles on, different colors to see what might work best. I mean, she can do that too. RL says, please talk to your doctor about your hair loss and have them check your thyroid and your cortisol levels if they haven't already. Hyperthyroidism and or Cushing's can cause hair loss and are treatable conditions. Well, I'm not a doctor. I don't know exactly why Chantal's losing her hair the way she's losing it. I do know she's got two really big bald spots. She's got one in the front and an even bigger one in the back. I don't know if that has to do with her having a hysterectomy or the fact that she's not eating properly and just lack of nutrition is causing her hair to fall out. But she's only going to know what's up when she goes to see a specialist, and she just doesn't want to do that. She just doesn't want to do that. So she's just dealing with the hair loss, but not really knowing the reason why. My guess is it has to do with the lack of hormones and the lack of nutrition. I think that has a lot to do with it. There could be underlying reasons beyond that, but only a doctor or a specialist would know. Lisa says, sure, buy a wig, buy 100 of them if you like, but how about also going to see your PCP to find out why you're going bald? You can be referred to a specialist if needed, but start with your primary doctor. Yeah, she does need to go to a specialist. I mean, if you're concerned about hair loss, only a specialist can tell you exactly what's wrong and how to fix it if it can be fixed. I don't know if her hair can grow back at this point, but if there's any hope of saving her hair and maybe reversing the damage, a specialist will be able to help her, maybe with medication or something like that. But coming on to your YouTube page and asking people to buy you a wig, that's really not going to help get some of that hair back if in fact it can come back. Shaded Bunny says it will probably be just as best to look up a local wig shop and go see them in person and spend the money on a good one. Yeah, you know what? Getting a wig in person is always best if you can, because then you can maybe try things on or just hold the wig against your face versus buying it online, because when you buy it online, you don't know exactly what the wig is going to look like when it gets to your house. Even if there's a picture, how it looks in the picture and how it looks on you is going to be completely different. I know that I bought tons of wigs, and how it looks in the picture is not how it looks on you. It may look like high quality in the picture, but then you get it to your house and then you find out it's a cheap quality. And sometimes that can make all the difference. Lori Lou Who says, just look at wig channels. A grown woman who doesn't like to be told what to do, but refuses to do anything for herself at all. No, she doesn't. And here's something else I'd like to throw in about having a wig or wigs. Wigs are things that require maintenance. You got to keep them clean. You have to brush them. You can't just take them out of the bag, put them on your head. You got to style them. And we all know how Chantal is about keeping things clean. And I got news for her. If you wear a wig, you can't have dirty, stinky hair. You have to wash your hair. You can't just use a wig to disguise the condition of your hair. If you put a wig on dirty, stinky hair, on a dirty, stinky scalp, that's going to make the wig dirty and it's going to stink. So just putting on a wig does not mean that gives you liberty to not wash your own hair. You still have to maintain the care of your hair beneath the wig. Atlanta Dessert says, please don't buy her anything. She can pay for it herself like a grown up. Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of this post was. I don't know if her intention was to get people to buy her wigs or to get people to look for wigs for her. Either way, she's a grown woman. If she wants a wig, if she wants to buy her own wig, she needs to do the work herself. She needs to do it herself. She can't rely on people to do everything for her. Chantal's so lazy. If she could get away with asking people to breathe for her, she probably would. But the whole purpose of this post was just stupid. It was stupid. Look for a wig that looks like this for me. Spend hours looking for a wig online that looks like this for me. Why? Why can't you look for a wig, Chantal? If you want a wig that looks exactly like that, then do the homework and find one yourself. You got the money. Payday's next week. Go look for your own doggone wig, woman. Kathy L says, you need more than just a wig, girl. But you can always ask Ramona to borrow her wig. Well, I don't know what wigs Ramona might have, but if I were Ramona, I would not let Chantal borrow any of his wigs because they will come back dirty and disgusting. So Ramona, if you're out there, don't give her your wigs, girl. You know what condition they're going to come back in if they come back at all. Bonnie Girl says, if anyone can do everything I need to do every day so I can absolutely nothing with my life, that would be great. Yeah, that's pretty much the sentiment. Teddy A says, girl, you don't do anything all day. You find it. Yeah, she needs to do it. Her job. I mean, she loves going on Amazon. There's wigs all day on Amazon. The wig that I normally wear for videos, got it from Amazon and it wasn't that expensive. If she wants a human hair wig, which can run upwards into the neighborhood of say a couple hundred, 300, depending on the length, depending on how much human hair, she needs to go look for it. It's going on her head, nobody else's. Why is she asking other people to go look for a wig for her? Even if they find her one, what do they get out of it? Is she going to pay people to look for wigs for her? Is she going to compensate them for the time they spend looking for a wig for her head? No, she's probably not. Nevada Action Figure says, can't you just make a paste with the hair fibers and some water and put it through a Play-Doh extruder? God, Play-Doh. It'll end up looking the same as the wig after you've never washed it for a while. Ew, gross. No, no, I'm getting a bad picture in my mind. No, just no. Yeah, she's bought wigs before. She's got a few wigs already. And I do remember one wig that she wore that was like a chestnut brown. It actually looked pretty nice on her. What happened to that wig? Did she just throw it on the floor and then it got disgusting and she never bothered to wash it? You can wash a wig, Chantal. You can do it carefully. And there's videos on YouTube all day to show you how to properly care for a wig. Girl, what? You're gonna buy several wigs, and that way you can wear a brand new one there every day, so you don't have to take care of them. Wasteful. Uh, Dixel Slow Step says, "Can someone look up the vid rules in my area for me? Can someone find a wig for me? Can someone make icons for my VIB memberships? Can someone tell so how to join my membership?" Can someone look up how long this is supposed to stay in the oven? Can someone look up where I can buy this? Can someone go in Pizza's chat and give him this message? Do it for yourself. Yeah, she's always asking people to do things for her. She's 37 years old and she can't figure out the simplest of things. And we all saw how the whole soup making thing went the other night. She can't even make simple soup. That was a disaster. Grace Kelly says, much like everything else in your life, you wouldn't put forth the effort required to maintain and care for a quality wig. Yeah, like, listen, you get a wig, I don't care if it's cheap or expensive, you still got to care for it. I will say this about the higher quality wigs. They look more natural and they have a lot more durability. When you buy a wig that's basically synthetic, that is more plastic than human hair, it tends to frizz more easily and a lot faster compared to a human hair wig. But for a human hair wig, for what she wants, she's going to have to drop at least, I would say, $100 to $300. And I don't know if she wants to do that. You know, I have seen wigs that are cheap that look good. They're rare, but they're out there. But she wants a human hair wig, and those are definitely not cheap. But whether you go for cheap or expensive, maintenance is involved. You have to have somewhere in your house you can keep your wigs to keep them away from dirt, keep them from being messed up. And I don't think she has that at the villa. She could easily make an area like that. I know in my spare room where I have my wigs stored, I have little hooks on the walls to hang up my wigs so that they stay out of any dirt and they don't get messed up. But Foodie, that's just too much effort for her. She would never think to do set up an area for the wigs and to maintain the wigs. Excuse me. Mama Scat says this is a glimpse on how Chantal sees herself. So she's talking about the picture. She's talking about the picture. This is what Chantal wants to look like. But even if Chantal found a perfect copy of that hairstyle, a perfect copy, it doesn't mean the wig is going to look the same on her because she's got different bone structure. You know, her face is much more round. It doesn't mean she's going to look like that with that kind of wig. You know, and that's why it's important that when you shop for a wig, don't just look at the hair. Uh, take into consideration your skin tone, the color of the hair against your skin. Some skin tones with certain hair colors tends to wash out. Like I am a natural brunette, and my best hair color is more like a honey gold. That makes me look better. Like that goes with my skin. It would be a mistake for me per se to say wear like a light platinum blonde. It just wouldn't look right. Chantal, she should stick to brunette colors, but you got to take consideration the color of the hair, if it's got bangs or not, because that matters too. The thickness of the hair. Uh, what else? Like how shiny the wig is, because you know, getting a wig that's really shiny, that's a dead giveaway. It's fake. Uh, oh, I want to say something else, and I keep forgetting. Doggone it. uh, you just got to the cut of the hair. There we go. That's what I was forgetting. The cut of the hair. Is it long? Is it short? Is it in a bob? How does it accentuate your face? I mean, there's so many different factors you take in consideration when you buy a wig. And so if she wants a proper fitting, properly colored wig, she needs to go do her own wig shopping, either online or in person, because the VIPs, they really can't help her there. This is something that's kind of personal, so that's why she needs to take initiative and do it her damn self. Let's see. Patsy, this is a long comment. Patsy says, just so we are clear, you did indeed breach and then lie about the Quebec vid curfew mandate last night when you streamed from Natter's Post at 10 p.m. Unless you qualify for an exemption, you are required to be in your own home during curfew hours. As you insisted on lying to me and the rest of your audience by saying this was not true, I'll quote directly from the Quebec government website. Police officers continue to ensure compliance with health measures and can intervene when individuals are outside their homes during curfew hours. Offenders are liable to fines ranging from 1,000 to 6,000. You are not even a legal resident of the province, let alone in your own home. You also lied about you being exempt secondary to you caring for a sick person. The only relevant exceptions here, again, per the official Quebec government publication, are if you are caring for your sick parent or if you are accompanying your sick child to a hospital. So yeah, she was breaking curfew. We all knew that. We all knew that, but Chantal's running around thinking the rules don't apply to her. And that's why she's staying over at Natter's, because she doesn't want to be caught on the road driving back from the trap house and get pulled over. And next thing you know, she's being slapped with a fine because she's not adhering to curfew. Tool 3 says, maybe instead of buying Natter an iPad, you could have gotten a wig or extensions. Yeah, that $1,500 iPad iPro Plus, whatever the heck it is that she bought him, $1,500 for an iPad. Doggone it. My lips don't want to work tonight. Sorry. iPad Pro Plus. There we go. $1,500 for that thing. She could have bought a nice wig for a couple hundred. A nice one. But as far as the extensions idea, Chloe, extensions, that's something else that requires maintenance. You got to be very careful with extensions. It doesn't matter if you get them braided in, glued in. That still requires proper maintenance, and you got to keep your hair clean. Because if you have extensions, then you got to be very careful how you clean your hair because they will come out. So it doesn't matter if she gets a wig or extensions. Either way, the natural hair that she does have has to be clean at all times. You can't have dirty hair and wear a wig. That's nasty. And you can't get extensions in your hair and then the hair just be, like everything is just messed up and gunky. It just can't happen. I'm someone that I have baby fine thin hair. You guys have seen it on the video. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not full and thick like I wish it were. One thing I will say about extensions, I don't think, doggone it, my throat. I don't think Chantal would be a very good candidate for extensions, and I'll tell you why. Because she does have hair that is falling out. It is baby fine. It is thin. And when you get hair extensions, sometimes that can put stress on the existing hair. Her hair is already stressed out. That might cause her existing hair to fall out faster. So it'd be better for her to get someone to look at her hair and see exactly why it's falling out and what could be done about it, and then wear a wig in the meantime, than to do anything else that might stress out her hair even further. Besides that, extensions are also very expensive, so I don't think she'd go for that idea. Green Frog says, can't relate to asking people to find things for me, but I also wipe my own butt. Okay. Keto Life says, Chantal, have you ever heard of Google? It's right at your fingertips. I truly had hoped you'd see a doctor about your hair loss. Chantal isn't going to go to the doctor unless she absolutely has to, unless there's a dire emergency and there's no other way around it. People have been begging Chantal to go see a doctor about her hair loss, and she just won't do it. And it just keeps getting progressively worse. And again, I don't know if the damage to her hair is permanent or semi-permanent or it could be reversed. Only a doctor would know that. But until she gets in front of somebody that can tell her exactly what the problem is going to continue and she's going to keep losing more hair. Brandy Morin says, I saw the perfect one at Party City. Okay, with them cheap Party City wigs. Hey. Okay, Workshop says, eat nutritious foods in correct portion sizes, exercise, clean your surroundings, pray, see a good therapist, be with people who really love you. Things all decent people do and your entire life, not just your hair, will get fixed. However, like everything else, you want a quick fix for everything. What happens when the wig comes off? Well, you know what? I'm of the opinion, and I'll say it again. I think a big part of her problem with her hair, you can attribute to two things that we already know about. We know that she had the hysterectomy and she should be on hormones. She's not. I don't know if that's a big part of it, but that might be a contributing factor. But we also know that for the past few years, she's eaten nothing but junk food, which means her body is not getting nutrition, which means she's malnourished, and that might be the cause of the hair loss. Would the hair come back if she ate properly? I don't know. Only a doctor could tell her that. But if she cared anything about her health, she needs to find out. Barb says, how about you solve a problem that is yours and yours alone, yourself for a change? Find me a wig, the nerve. Find it yourself. Other people are busy finding their own wigs. Hey, Amazon, eBay, they got wigs all day long, human hair wigs. There's websites all over. Wigs are everywhere. All you got to do is just do a simple search and you find wigs for yourself in every color, every length you like. You know, she needs to find something. And once she finds it, once she gets it, she needs to maintain it because a wig isn't pretty unless you keep it pretty. Sarah Jane says, the Raquel Welch wigs are amazing. I've seen them on several people. They look very realistic and fantastic quality, good range of colors as well. So there you go. Somebody coming through and giving a suggestion about the type of wig for her. All she's got to do is just type into the search where to find one of those. But she can't be bothered. She wants other people to send her the link or something. ACK says, don't you take money from people for eating and talking, buy it yourself. Yeah, I don't know if Chantal, if her intention was to imply for other people to buy the wig, if that was the intention, she's got a lot of nerve. I mean, she just spent $220 on Natter and his food. And here she is. Is she like silently begging for people to buy her a wig? If that's the case, y'all, don't buy her nothing. Don't buy her nothing. Her payday is coming up in a week, okay? We get paid on the 21st. That is exactly 10 days from now. Don't buy her nothing. Don't buy her nothing. Let her take out a payday loan and get one her doggone self. Don't you dare buy her nothing. Let's see. Let's see, another person telling her to go in person and get one. Suzanne Foster says, I'm pretty sure you can buy your own wig if you just purchased an iPad Pro for your boy toy. Yes, she can. And like I said, payday is upon her in about a week. If Chantal's intention was to get other people to buy her a non-essential item that is not essential for her state of living, just to buy her like a little luxury item so she doesn't have to spend the money on it, I think that's pretty shitty and very shisty. If her intention was to kind of like silently beg for a wig, oh, go find me a wig. Okay, so they find it for you. Then what? You expect them to buy it for you too? You actually expect your viewers and your subscribers to spend their hard-earned money on a human hair wig, which isn't cheap, you got the money yourself. Or just take out a payday loan and buy it for yourself right now or wait a week. It ain't the job of everybody else to buy your stuff. Another person recommending the Raquel Welch wigs. So there's two for the Raquel Welch wigs. Hi, how you doing? Says, sweetie, no wig is going to make you look like Monica Bellucci. Yeah, she's beautiful, Monica. She's a beautiful woman. But yeah, you get a wig, it doesn't mean you're going to look like a celebrity. It just means you got a wig on your head. More people that tell her to do things for herself. Brittany says, girl, grow out your hair a couple inches and get fusion extensions. I did that when I lost a bunch of hair. Like, I could have used fibers. Look into it. You may even have enough hair. I'm going to, you know what? I stand by what I said. I stand by what I said. I don't think extensions would be a good idea for Chantal. She's got a lot of hair loss going on at the very back of her head. She's got very thin, baby fine hair. I think extensions for her would be a really bad idea. You know, her hair might be already damaged from all the hairspray and the hair fibers and her just not keeping the hair clean. You know, the hair follicles might be clogged up with all that gunk. That might be another reason why the hair is falling out, just her not taking care of it properly, not washing it for quite a while. And the hair is just falling out as a result. Until a doctor looks at it, until a specialist looks at it, nobody knows exactly why, not even her, why her hair is falling out so rapidly. But hair extensions for Chantal, what would they attach the extension to? There's not a whole lot going on back there. And that's not me throwing shade at the fact she doesn't have a lot of hair. I'm just pointing something out. When you do hair extensions, they need something to attach the hair to in some fashion, whether it's braiding or glue or whatnot. They need something to attach the extension to. She doesn't have a whole lot to work with. So the extensions they might give her, they would have to literally attach them to almost the very root of the hair. That's going to put a lot of stress on the hair. It's going to cause a lot of breakage. Bad idea. Bad idea. Plus, again, you get extensions. You got to keep the hair clean. It can't be filthy. It can't be filthy. That could be disastrous. It can't be filthy. Faye K says, what a gorgeous woman Chantal could look just as beautiful. Well, we'll see. Maple Moon says, you have to maintain a human hair wig, something you are capable of. Guess you know that, and that's why you want someone else to purchase it. That got 15 thumbs up. So, looking at this post again, do you guys think that she was just trying to basically e-beg for a wig? If anyone can find me a good quality human hair wig that looks like this, I will love you forever. Is this her like begging someone in a subtle way to buy her a wig? You know, find me a good quality human hair wig. Okay, so they find it. Who's going to buy it though? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be somebody else? Is this her way of like trying to get a free wig out of people? If so, that's just awful. All the money she makes, and here she is begging for something as stupid as a wig. You know, that's your responsibility, Chantal. Let's see, where were we? I lost my place. I'll get it back. Hold on. And let's see. I'm almost there. Okay, we're back. Sherry Steelers girl says she can't go to get fitted for a proper bra, much less to go get fitted for a nice wig. Yeah, we've seen Chantal's bras. They don't fit properly. She wears bras that the band, which is the part that goes around you, are always too tight and the cups are always much too big. You know, we've seen her bras because she's taken her shirt off and shown them to us. The cup is always 2 to 3 sizes too big, and the band size is always much too small. I don't know why she won't go get a proper fitting bra. I mean, because that just makes life much more comfortable. We so wear 'em. Wheel says, but you can't buy the face with this wig. No, you can't. You know, just because a certain kind of hair looks a certain kind of way on a certain kind of face, if it's not your face, it's going to look different. Slick Lily Ashley says, ain't no wig full enough. Ain't no turtleneck big enough. Girl, I know that old school song. Good reply. More people telling her to find her doggone self. The Punisher says, sorry about the last live stream. Somebody please inform me what happened in the last live stream. I already stated that at the beginning of this video. She was supposed to do a cleaning video at Natter's. She made everybody wait for 30 minutes and the stream never happened. Don't know why. Maybe it was because Natter said, no, you're not streaming from my house. Don't even think about it. But she did not stream. But what she did do was go over to another channel and mod for that person. So it wasn't like something serious happened to prevent her from cleaning. It's just that for whatever reason, the stream got canceled and the VIPs were very disappointed. Jenny No Pants says, all the wigs in the world, even the golden ones, is not going to change anything for you. Good luck with that. Bud says, poor you. Bet you have longed your whole life to look even a tiny bit as beautiful as this woman. Makes me sad for you. You know, Chantal, she could be an attractive woman if she wanted to. You know, she's got good, I know it's going to be an unpopular opinion. She's got nice eyes, and she's got nice features. It's just that, you know, she just let herself go. She doesn't take care of herself. If she got in proper shape and took care of herself, she could look a lot better. But even if she took care of her body and got herself in shape and took care of her hair, then there's the issue of her ugly personality and the fact that she is just a mess inside. And that's a whole nother ball game. You know, she needs to take care of what's going on inside and outside. The piece of wild thing says, sorry, but the wig won't make you look like that. No, no, it won't. Always a witch says, you have a smartphone, use it. Yeah, ask your smartphone where to find a wig. Ask Siri. Siri, find Foodie Beauty a wig. Okay. Found it. That would be Siri's reply. Siri, Foodie Beauty needs a wig. Find one. Okay. Great. I found one for you on page 61. I'm trying to do the Siri voice. I'm losing. Ingrid says, you think a wig's going to make you instantly lose 300 pounds? Nah, no wig can do that. Wigs make you look good, but they don't have that kind of magic power. War says, pay your 2-year late taxes. Stephanie 640 says, damn, are your subs your unpaid secretaries? I guess they are. I mean, she goes to them for everything else. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to unblock people. I don't know how to do a members only stream. Can somebody help me? Can you guys design the emojis for me and the badges for me? She goes to them for everything else. You know, she's all about treating her VIPs as people who do her grunt work for her. And she's the one that makes the money on her channel. Let's see. Everybody talking about her getting the iPad Pro for Natter. Jennifer M says, you can buy Natter an iPad Pro, but you can't buy your own wig. GTFO, this is pure laziness and taking advantage of your followers. Buy your own doggone wig and ask Natter to buy one for you. What did he get you for Christmas? He gave her the clap. It's what he gave her. The gift that keeps on giving. That's what he gave her for Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, Natter gave to me the clap. And a nashi in a pear tree. Oh, I'm having fun with this. Okay, somebody suggesting she get checked out for Graves' disease. That might be a possibility. Again, only a doctor would know that. Evie Mag says, you made 20K. Go buy your own doggone wig. Yeah, yeah, what she said. I second that. More people telling her to go find one herself. Erica Granado says, ask Bixby to look for it. Yeah, put that watch to work. You just got it. You like talking to Bixby, ask him the question. Gingerbread Loaf says, go to an actual wig shop and have them fit it perfectly for you and show you how to wear it. No more Amazon wigs, please. Hey, wait a minute. Don't be hating on Amazon wigs. There's nothing wrong with an Amazon wig. There's lots of pretty wigs on Amazon. I found quite a few there. It's not the wig that's the problem. It's not where you get it that's the problem. It's just a matter of knowing what looks good on you. You know, I've seen bad wigs that were expensive and I've seen good ones that were cheap. It's just a matter of knowing what looks good on you. Like what colors of the wig look good on you, what cut, how it accentuates your face, how it goes against your skin tone, things like that. You got to take in consideration the quality of the wig, cheap versus expensive. You got to look at all of that. And by the way, Foodie, something you should know for someone who wears wigs, to wear a proper wig, you got to have a wig cap, sis. Something you put over your real hair to help it hold on to your head. I don't think you know about that. Just trying to help. Cranberry Bliss Bar says, I'm sure you have wig shops where you are. I hope no one donates to buy you a wig. If I have to pay for my own sew-in, you can certainly pay for a wig. Yeah, nobody donate to her. Don't buy her a wig. Don't do it. Payday is coming in a week, okay? And if she's that thirsty for a wig, she can take out a payday loan and buy her own wig. Don't buy her a wig. Don't do it. She's going to get paid in a week. She'll have plenty of money to buy whatever wig she wants. In the meantime, she can go on Amazon or eBay or websites and look around to see what's out there and then pinpoint what she wants and then earmark it. So when she does get paid, she can pay for it. Don't spend your hard-earned money on stuff that is not an essential for her. That would just be a waste of your money. Kat Taylor says, you'll have to get custom wig for that for that thumb looking head of yours. What is this? The complaining channel says forever won't be long. Also, why did you trash talk about me in your video? Huh? The complaining channel, and she trash talked you? This is news. I never heard a complaint about you. Kayla says a wig isn't going to win Natter back. Sorry, babes. I've secured him. Just ordered him a new MacBook. You can't compete. Dang. Natter's over there getting all kinds of expensive toys. He's got 2 iPhones, an iPad Pro, and now he's going to get a MacBook. What is with this man? Why are women giving him stuff? I've seen him. He's not all that. Why are people giving him crap? What? He must have some magic mojo or something. I just don't get it. MM says, take a mop top, dye it black, and there you go. Hey, it'll work in a pinch. It's worth a try, right? Wasted Youth says, why did you cancel your upcoming live? You're still at Natter's house, and you still have yesterday's makeup on. You have 2.5 hours to be out of Quebec, so go home and wash your doggone face. Indy says, first take the cats to the vet. Right? Thank you. Those poor cats still haven't gone to the vet. You know, she could either spend $200 on a good wig or $200 to take BBJ to the vet. And BBJ really does need to go to the vet. A wig can wait. The health of her cat can't wait. Here we go. Here's a positive review about Amazon wigs. Joe Maddox says, buy a $30 synthetic wig with good reviews and photos on Amazon. I used them when I shaved my hair and no one ever clocked. Got loads of compliments, only trust photo reviews. Hey, what a great tip. And that's also very true. When you do wig shopping on Amazon, look at the reviews, see what people are saying. Sometimes they have photos of themselves wearing the wig to give you a good idea of how it appears. I've done that. That's how I found one of my really good wigs. I looked at the wig, I looked at the reviews, people wearing the wig, and I said, huh, that looks really good. And I bought it. Let's see. Good night, Robichaw says, with your bad health, you do not need a human haired wig. Start with synthetic, gain some knowledge before jumping into the wig game. Get a synthetic lace front as a starter. By the way, do you know why you're balding? Probably not. Anyways, do research. Remember, you're 37. Disaster. Yeah, she needs to do some research on not just wigs, but her own hair. Like, what's going on there? You know, she needs to get on top of that problem before it gets any worse. Fugly says, instead of just getting to the root of the problem of why you're losing your hair at an alarming rate and doing anything about it, just cover it with a wig that'll end up in the same drawer as the month-old KFC. Let's see. Zardoc says, who cares about your hair? Why is it so important to you? Why are you so obsessed with your lack of hair? You have a BMI of 66 and you can barely breathe from just walking up the stairs to go to your room. Priorities, I guess. Yeah, that breathing, it's pretty scary. And it's getting even worse. And she's worried about a wig. But hey, it's Chantal's world. You know, she worries about what she worries about. Her priorities are very backwards. Instead of worrying about important things that actually matter, she worries about things that don't matter at all. Let's see. Vanessa McCready says, if you're going to buy yourself a wig, make sure it's 100% human hair, not synthetic hair. Uh, Synthetic hair gives you an itchy scalp. When you get human hair wigs, they always wear a wig cap and then put the wig on top because I used to wear wigs for fun too. That's just me. I wear human hair clip-in hair extensions in my hair. Yes, I do have long hair, yeah, but I just like to wear different colored hair extensions. Nice talking to you. So that was a nice that was a nice positive comment to Chantal. Uh, Again, if you get a wig, whether it's synthetic, whether it's human hair, you got to keep it clean. You got to put it up. Yes, I agree. Got to get a wig cap that helps to keep the wig on your head. It also helps to keep the wig clean from your natural hair. You cannot wear a wig on dirty hair because that's just nasty. Because if your hair is smelly, dirty, and stinky, then the wig is going to smell bad and then it's ruined until you wash it, which I don't think she's going to do that either. Uh, so you wear human hair clip-on extensions. Chantal could do that, but again, you got to keep those extensions clean. That's the key word where everything. You got to keep them clean. You got to maintain them. She doesn't do it. You know, she puts no care into her hair and it shows. You know, instead of caring for her hair, she lets it get dirty and greasy and then she puts it up into a sad bun. I mean, you know, your body reflects how much you care for it. And as everybody knows, she doesn't care very well for herself. Channel Flipper says, have you been screened for Prader-Willi syndrome? Features of Prader-Willi syndrome are food cravings and weight gain, cognitive impairment, behavior problems, and sleep disorders. You seem to fit many of the symptoms. She doesn't have Prader-Willi. She doesn't have Prader-Willi. I've done some studying up on that. That is a disorder that makes people eat constantly. And I mean, yeah, she eats a lot. She eats a lot, but Prader-Willi, it's a dangerous disorder. It's basically, it has to do with that normal feeling that you're supposed to get when you eat. You feel full. People with Prader-Willi, they don't have that, and so their body is telling them they're hungry when they're not actually hungry. And if she had Prader-Willi, she would have to be supervised all the time, because she would literally eat herself to death. A lot of people who have Prader-Willi, they live with relatives or friends or somebody that can keep a constant watch on them. And whoever they live with, they have to have their food literally under lock and key. And even sometimes then it doesn't work because they might go in the trash can. I mean, that's how serious Prader-Willi is. So Chantal doesn't have it. She just got a very, very bad, out of control ED. Let's see, people telling her to check Amazon. People telling her to go to a wig shop. Let's see. Another person talking about the Raquel Welch wig. That's getting some really good reviews here. So that's it for the comments. I mean, I don't know what Chantal's true intention was with this post. If she was asking people to give her recommendations on where to find a good wig, or if she was low key trying to beg for one so that people would buy her one so she didn't have to spend money on one. Either way, it's just odd. If she was making this post from the point of view of asking people to look for her, it was stupid, because it's nobody's place to look for a wig for her. You know, she should be looking herself. If she made this post to low key beg from people without coming out and asking for it, I mean, that makes it more wrong. You know, you're going to get paid in a week, Chantal. Wait a week. In the meantime, look around to see what wigs you might want, earmark them, and then when you get the money, pay for your own doggone wigs. It's nobody's place to pay for stuff for you. If you want money for things like this, budget your money better. Don't spend so much on Natter, and then the problem is solved. So that's it for this commentary post. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and post this on my channel. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and have a nice night. Bye-bye.